Okay, so this is the 2012 TIE Fighter. It is brand new for 2012. It's not even out yet. It will be out February in the US. I managed to find this one on Bricklink in Europe. So I got a little bit early, but it is 413 pieces and $55 US. Very, very cool. And if you've seen my videos before, you know I'm a huge fan of TIE Fighters. You can see I have some of my older ones here for comparison. I'm very, very happy with this new style. 400 pieces is a lot for a TIE Fighter. This original one is only about, I think, 200, 150 maybe. It's very few pieces. And you can see the difference is pretty dramatic as far as size goes. This new one is a lot bigger. And you can see they're kind of going for the same style, or styling, excuse me, as this newer TIE Advanced, the dark grays and the blacks and the light grays, which is all fine by me. I like the purple and black. I think it's, or the blue and black, excuse me. I think it's very cool. But hey, if they want to update it, that's fine. A lot of detail in this. You can see everything just looks a lot smoother. Everything just kind of fits together a lot better. Everything looks a lot cleaner. The wings especially have a lot of really cool details on them. Very, very cool. So to start off with, we're going to have this minifigures. And here we have an Imperial officer. He's got a very clever face. He's very pleased with himself. New Imperial officer figure as far as I know. Printed back there and front. Brand new Imperial Death Star Trooper. Very, very cool. Nice helmet. A little bit more detail there than there is in the last one. And he actually has a double-sided head. Take his helmet off. You see that on the back he has his goggles on. So you can have him looking, don't move, like that. Or you can have him the other way. So very, very nice. He's got his kind of angry face with his helmet strap on, probably because he has to wear this goofy helmet, that's why he's so mad. And then over here we have this very, very nice Imperial R4 unit. Very, very cool. I love it. Love the new flat design. A lot of detail there. And then finally we have our TIE Fighter pilot. Helmet is still the same. I think they could get a little more detail out of this. You can see they add a little bit more paint right there on the mouthpiece. But he does have a printed face. So he's very happy to be flying his new TIE Fighter, as you can see. Pretty cool there. So it's cool that they have printed faces finally. So there's those 4 minifigures, all very, very nice. Fighter itself, like I said, lots of cool details on it. You can see it's got these really nice wing panels, and it's very, very clever how they do this. You actually build the wing first, and then you build this frame, this gray frame that fits around it, and it snaps in place very nice and strong. And unlike the old TIE Fighters, you can see this old one is very rickety, and the wings flex, as you can see. This one is extremely solid and doesn't wobble whatsoever. So they've definitely improved on that. It also has a new bubble cockpit design as opposed to the old one. Nothing wrong with the old one, but it does look a little bit better with this design. Very, very cool wing pieces. And you can see my reflection. So very, very cool wing pieces right there. And it's kind of cool to see LEGO use these little things like binoculars as detail pieces, as well as these kind of random sticks to form the spokes on the wing, on the solar panel. Very, very cool. Inside, double hinge cockpit to get it open, so you got a ton of room to get your hands in there. Doesn't have a little computer screen for some reason, but you do have a panel of sorts, and enough room to get the figure in there, and probably his gun as well, if you wanted to get his handgun in there. And then this all just clips down. And then finally on the bottom you have these double flick fire missiles. which is kind of the only annoying thing in my opinion. I'm a bit of a Star Wars nerd, obviously, and standard TIE fighters do not have missiles, so it kind of bugs me that they put missiles on there instead of cannons. But if you don't use them as missiles, they look very, very nice. But missiles were kind of an exclusive thing to the advanced fighter. The standard TIE did not have missiles whatsoever. I believe interceptors did. Interceptors, bombers, and advanced fighters and defenders. So, anyways, yeah, sorry. I got a little nerdy there. Basically, it shouldn't have missiles, but very, very cool nonetheless. It pulls off the effect very nicely. Very, very nice ship. This one is... I might actually just buy another one just so I have two. Very pleased with this. $55 for 413 pieces is not great value for money. That's pretty expensive. And like I said kind of in past videos, if you buy this at Toys R Us, it's probably going to be $65, which is ridiculous. But I don't know that for sure, so I'm not saying that's what it is, but it very well could be. But a very, very awesome set. I'm really, really happy with it. I hope they do more of these. I hope they do the Interceptor all over again, and the Bomber, and Crawler, and all those sorts of things. So, very, very pleased with this. Great minifigures. I like the kind of random Imperial officer, the Death Star Trooper, and the R4 unit. They didn't have to put those in there, but they did, so very, very happy with that. If you're looking to start an Imperial Navy, this is definitely a good place to start. Great ship, very, very solid, easy to build, definitely worth the money. Even though it is a little expensive, very, very cool nonetheless. So, 2012 TIE Fighter right there, absolutely worth getting. As far as my reviews go, I did the 2012 X-Wing, the Clone Trooper Battle Pack from 2012. Next week I'm going to do the Geonosian Cannon 2012 set. And if you didn't see it, I have a contest going on up until February 20th. And basically that contest... Oh, I just noticed I have this on backwards. Sorry. I just realized this is facing the wrong way. There we go. Anyway, sorry. I have a contest going on right now for a Series 6 minifigure that is not released in the US yet. As well as a Ninjago booster figure. Both of those are sealed in their bags, brand new. All you have to do is watch my contest entry video and it'll give you all the information. Go ahead and find that video if you want to win those two figures. Totally free. You can enter in one time. So go ahead and do so. And I will see you guys next week. Geonosian Cannon next week. Hope you guys like this 2012 TIE Fighter. Very much worth getting. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.